Welcome to us. Merry Christmas. With our Santas, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to Sacramento.
Yeah, this was a tough matchup for them last year, losing both of their games against them.
Lebron turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Here's Jordan, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Both teams nibbling at.
Malone and I were able to chat. And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier.
And there's the pass to Kerr. And stolen by Nowitzki.
That pass never had a chance there. His timing was perfect in going after that steal.
Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 6. 9 points for Paul George. The drive by Jordan. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. And what do you got approach for the Kings?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Kings have gone 7 of 12 and have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Number 1, the Wizards. 5th best, the Kings.
Now, they may be doing it
to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Washington. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Lead by 2.
And Kevin, what I like about him is that he tends to get hot at the most opportune times. It doesn't matter if it's coming out of a halftime or out of a there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Lets it fly, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense sure on as possible.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
And a look here at the most
them to get easy points at the other end.
The first one falls.
Quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice
help the run. Rebound by the Wizards. They are coming off, just checked in. LeBron kicks to Jordan. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jordan's got 16.
Just seems like they've given up
for the Kings. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Gasol. Anthony Davis comes in for Channing Frye. And Gordon Hayward.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yeah, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Standing there, piling up the assist.
LeBron with the block. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And they'll come into this one with some confidence. Last season, they swept the season series, winning both matchups.
And finished off by LeBron.
That's
Charles Oakley. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Ray Allen. Here's Jordan. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break. Dishes to Davis. The high post shot. No good. Good work defensively by Rodman. And stolen by Jordan. 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Curry against Jordan with the fadeaway. And good on the basket. Book it. Jordan's got 24 and done. Now here's Jordan. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Line so far.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the chip.
Look back at the numbers from that.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him for this half.
And stolen by Dree. The drive by Jordan. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense
in Washington, they're definitely making plays as well. We've seen them getting to the foul line, taking advantage of what the other team's giving them. An unbelievable half from Michael Jordan. He's absolutely exploded, racking up the points. And on the defensive side of the floor, he's definitely been contributing with some
Wizards. Their last game, a win against Atlanta.
That game nearly got away from them. A little bit fortunate to have survived.
Wizards. Their last game, a win against Atlanta.
That game nearly got away from them. A little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
You know what? The overtime was a bit of a lifeline for them. Things really swung in their favor then, and they were very strong. And Steve, quite honestly, he is their muscle. I mean, the guy they rely on for some brute force when they need it is him. Finesse isn't the first word that comes to mind when you're talking about this guy.
Trying to get open is Nowitzki, and that one's good. Jordan, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road, maybe.
Jordan dishes to LeBron. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And stolen by Jordan. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at
been the man since the start of this quarter, and just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
From deep, Jordan, count that one.
Jordan's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark in some muscle, and he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a
To that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Well, those could be an important 2 points.
To check out the standings out west, already we're in December. Look at the Kings. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball.
Back or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play.
Olajuwon's checked in for Andre Bloch.
How about Michael Jordan in this one?
Defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And that's now 30 points for Paul George. The drive by Jordan. That's good.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team to cut into the lead.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers.
Jordan kicks to Williams. Jordan launches it, and it's good. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
Is that little finger roll.
Williams kicks to LeBron. And here's Jordan outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist for Sacramento.
Well, rebounding.
The 3-set.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just...
Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Bennett. LeBron kicks to Jordan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Man, 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Durant dishes to Jordan. Defended by George. Durant for 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, he looks like a dangerous man. I mean, he's made all 4 of his shots this quarter so far.
Jordan with it. George picks him up. And LeBron with the basket, the assist from Michael Jordan. George against Jordan. Feeds it to Williams. Back to Jordan. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
in there as well.
Jordan kicks to Williams. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
He makes it.
Backing down is Jordan. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Fence is off balance.
You know, he's got something more than that, Steve. I don't know of a player who can make defenders look as silly and foolish as he does with his passing. Going behind his back, dropping no-look downs, threading it through guys.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. They're back to square one, whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got him. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Jordan. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And now a 5 for Curry. Wizards shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by George has got 38 points.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And Jordan gets it to go.
That was the third straight.
Their shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want.
I was expecting him to use more clock there, but at least he knocked it down. Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for it.
The drive by Jordan, and he slams it down right on top of Tim.
They do.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr endorsement, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.